Hey guys, Adam Manley here from Good Life Property Management, bringing you guys another update on the rental market here during the crazy time of COVID-19. Wanted to talk to you guys today about some of the things that we are really seeing and feeling here in the San Diego rental market, and just give you guys some more information about what's going on during COVID-19. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that I wanted to touch on was in my last video, in part one, I talked about the percentage of tenants that had paid on time in April of 2020. So that number was around 95% of all of our tenants had paid on time. To give you a little bit of context, Good Life manages about 720 properties here in the greater San Diego area. So those, we were happy with those numbers, but at that time we were anticipating those numbers to go up a little bit for May. As I mentioned in my last video. So as of today, I am happy to report that we actually did not see a sizable increase in the number of tenants who were not able to pay rent this month. So that was very welcome news. As I mentioned, we were anticipating some different results, but the numbers definitely didn't change substantially, so that was very good. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was prices. As I mentioned in my previous video back in April, we had started to see prices stabilize and even soften in particular markets. One of the markets that I specifically wanted to highlight was downtown, or 92101. Specifically with downtown, we've seen prices soften. There's a considerable amount of inventory right now. We're also seeing some pushback from prospective renters. We're not just sure if that's the confined living quarters or the lack of outdoor space, the inventory, concerns of being that close to everybody. So downtown in particular, we've seen a softening of that market. The next thing that I really wanted to highlight and expand on is the softening of prices for luxury properties specifically. So properties renting over $3,000 or $3,500 per month, we have started to see a very substantial pushback to those properties. People just not really willing to part with that much money right now, or maybe downsizing into a slightly more affordable property to continue to save right now. So that's just what we're seeing and feeling here at Good Life in the San Diego rental market right now. And I wanted to share and expand on my last video and bring some of that info to you guys. So now for the second part of the video, which is where I pull out the crystal ball and do a little bit of predicting. And of course, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, but based on what I'm seeing right now and kind of what I'm feeling in the market right now, my prediction is that the demand for rentals is going to outpace the demand for sales, at least over the the short term, maybe the next 6 months or so. I think people are going to be less willing to put that down payment down on a property when potentially they could rent for another year and save even more. I think people are less willing to part with their savings right now just due to economic uncertainty. And I also think there's a lot of buyers kind of waiting on the sidelines for potentially the sales market to turn. So those are some of the things that I think are contributing to my prediction. And based on that, I really do feel that the rental market will continue to grow and remain strong during COVID-19. So again, wanted to bring you guys part two. This is a rental market update during COVID-19 here for the month of May in San Diego. I'm Adam from Good Life Property Management. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.